Hello you guys, welcome back to channel Claire. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in this crazy world. Oh man, so the news of the day, we're still getting tidbits from Britney's book because that's what happens when you write a book, right? I don't hear nobody saying we don't care, Britney. But anyway, I digress off of that. But we're getting more tidbits, and the news of the day is that Justin Timberlake is the one who cheated on Britney. Now, am I shocked? Am I surprised? No, not in the slightest at all. We just have confirmation that that's what took place. The situation gets hairy and a little fucked up because Justin always claimed, that Britney was the one that had done something to start the demise, basically in their relationship, and that insinuated that she had cheated, wrote "Cry Me a River." And everybody was thinking that's because with Britney, basically had a look-alike casted in it, and everyone's thinking Britney cheated on Justin. Now, if you think about it, that doesn't even fucking sound right. It doesn't even compute because Britney's just... And oftentimes, yes, I don't want to say, a whole generalized what have you over women because we know women who cheat, a la Amber Heard. We know women who cheat. So I'm not even trying to make a generalization, but it typically takes more for a woman to cheat. And, I don't see Britney doing that. There was even those rumors that Sam Asghari tried to put out with their whole divorce going down that she was messing with somebody else on the low. So it's just guys like to do that. It is what it is. But I am not surprised that Justin cheated. It just seems to be what happens nowadays, apparently. And young guy, top of his game, international star in a boy band. Am I saying it's right? No, but it's obvious that that's what was going to happen, unfortunately. But trying to make it seem like your girl was the one who cheated when you were the one the entire time having done it, and then you want to write songs and then you want to cast lookalikes. It's just fucked up. And yes, you do things when you're young and you're immature and this, that, and the other, but it's just you really threw her for a fucking loop. She got bashed for that shit. Wasn't there a clip with Diane Sawyer and Britney? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Really, this clip of Diane, it's just super accusatory. There's no her being neutral. There's no her trying to be an investigative journalist to figure out what kind of went down. She just directly is Britney, you did this. Do y'all remember this? And
so much suffering.
Hold up. And I just want y'all to look at Britney's face. Pause. Oh my God. She looks so sad. She looks so sad. And Diane's so much pain. So much suffering. What did you do? Bitch, what? What do you mean, what did I do? And Britney's looking See, this is why. This is why. And I wonder, is Diane gonna say anything? Is Diane gonna make a statement? Because you should have known that it's a young couple, okay? A young couple who are internationally famous, who got people wanting them here and there. You should have been neutral about that shit. And you should have known that it probably was the other way around. If not a mutual fucking thing where they were just, young and shit fucking happens. So for her to be Britney, what did you do? It's just so OD. And accusatory.
So much suffering. What did you do?
What did you do?
I was upset. I was upset for a while. We both...
He's left the impression that you weren't faithful, that you betrayed the relationship.
I think everyone has a side to their story. And
Exactly, Britney.
to make them feel a certain way,
Two sides.
make them feel, and
Better about themselves.
Much pain.
Exactly. Diane Sawyer. Like, I just felt like the question could have been phrased in such a better way. Like, why come at her like that? So, it's kind of shitty that that's happening. And now Justin is being really mum. I believe that he should be really mum. I don't think that he should say a word, quite frankly, because anything he says, people are just, it's just not going to go the right way for him, quite honestly. And I'm seeing that are, where'd it go? Apparently, I saw this Stan account say, it appears Justin Timberlake is using bots to defend himself on Twitter. So it's pretty accurate because they've taken screenshots. Like, you see these random accounts. Hold up, let me get off of here. You see these random accounts. Oh, let me put the brightness down. I think I learned that's how to do it. But they say the same exact thing. The same tweet. What does that look like? What does that remind us of? And it says, two consenting adults made a joint decision what was best for them at that period in their lives. I see no issue. Two consenting, and like every single of these random fucking accounts, it says that. So he's using bots, as we know that these people do, to try to switch a narrative, just no. I think that if he does anything, you make one statement, you make it a very good one, and you put no blame on fucking Britney. That's it. Because they're saying that apparently, according to The Insider, Britney Spears' memoir is a nightmare for Justin Timberlake, and he might be forced to publicly dispute Britney's claims. Family in chaos. Justin Timberlake and wife Jessica Biel reeling after Britney Spears' shock abortion claims. Now, if Justin Timberlake went along and got married to Jessica Biel and never revealed that him and Britney had a baby and they had an abortion, how does that just not come up when you talk about shit with your significant other that you're marrying, that you had a child previously that you aborted? If Jessica Biel found that out via fucking Twitter or opened up her phone and then her friend told her that and she didn't fucking know, yeah, that might be a fucking issue, because why the hell didn't you tell me you had a baby with Britney Spears and aborted it? Why didn't you tell? We're married. Like, is it just me? I feel like that's something that you would want to reveal to a significant other. We don't know if that's the case, but that's just what I'm reading here, that the family is in chaos. The source tells the U.S. Sun Justin owns who he was when he was with Britney and when they were together, even though his personality, career, and lifestyle and personal priorities are radically different now, 20 years later. This book is a nightmare for him because of how it throws the whole family into chaos. The timing stings just as much as the revelation itself, the insider continued. Justin had a big fall planned with new music on deck, more work with NSYNC. Yes, I have seen like little things with them, doing shit together. And of course, the next installment of the Trolls franchise. Like the Trolls movie, he's in that? Okay. Which has been a huge moneymaker for Justin over the last several years. Britney's memoir is due to release on the 24th. He is not in denial about it, but to him, this was a million years ago. I don't think Justin's going to publicly dispute any of Britney's claims. And I agree, but if you do it one, you make sure that it's perfect. So spend whatever fucking money you need to spend on PR team, and you don't put any blame on her. So Justin had closed this chapter in his life, and now Britney is putting it in front of everybody again. No, she was in a conservatorship for 13 fucking years. She's been out, 2 years now? A whole bunch of shit has gone down, and she got married, got divorced, trying to get her fucking footing on, finally have a life of her own. She's writing a book to let everybody know what the fuck went down, because we want to know. We want to know, like, how does one of the biggest fucking pop stars just, like, you know what I mean? Like, we want to know. So that's what it is. It's not that she's trying to dredge up shit, and that she's never had a chance. This is like, she's post 2 years of the conservatorship, pretty much, I believe. That's like no time. So we're not even going to do that. What, did you just want her to be quiet? Not say anything? Okay, Justin. The insider added, this is a difficult time, and Justin's usual strategy is to just let things blow over. But it might not cut it with this, especially at this moment in his career when he's really trying to get back into the game in a big way. Yeah, he's trying to get some monies. He's trying to get it back. He got a family, got 2 kids, got a Jessica Biel. He needs to stay paid. The source said that Justin made a conscious decision not to get involved in the drama surrounding Britney's life in recent years because he's at a different stage of his life. Well, that's all well and good and fine, honey, but something's happening. Something's for sure happening. So we'll see how this all plays out and what else is going to come out in this book come the 24th, because we're still getting little tidbits, you know, every day. So we'll see what happens on the 24th, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot more tea, and I really hope that it goes there. I hope she calls people out big time. I'm really wanting to hear about, like, what went down with her and Jamie and how she feels about that. Like, Jamie Lynn Spears, her sister, not her, well, her father too. But you know what I mean. I want to know. But it's gonna be interesting. So for those of us who watch The Housewives, particularly Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know that NeNe Leakes was the face of the franchise. A whole rack of shit went down. Her Bravo Andy, she said a lot of things that I think she probably regrets. But here recently she went on Bethany's podcast and she spoke to her, and I think she really got a fire under her to, like, do her own shit in her own way. So she had been posting on her YouTube channel and shit. And I hope she continues on with that. Like, make your own shit, make your own podcast. You saw Bethany do your own shit. Like, I really want her to just make a fucking podcast and have, you know, guests on and this, that, and another. I want that for NeNe. So she goes on Bethany's thing. Bethany, as we know, is basically trying to unionize reality TV and the reality stars and the housewives and everything like that, and try to make a union to get them protection, get them better pay, get them residuals, because they get nothing. You know, we thought the actors and writers strike was bad with their residual checks, but reality stars get absolutely nothing at all. So all the hours that I've spent watching fucking Housewives over and over and over again, the old OG episodes, they get nothing off of that. And many other people do the same exact thing and they get nothing. So I do think that I think that it's cool that they're doing this, and Bethany is spearheading it. People have their feelings about Bethany, and I get it. She can be a little bit much at times, but she's spearheading this, and unfortunately, NeNe really had been saying the same things for a while prior. Maybe she wasn't saying it in the same ways, but regardless, she was saying the same things. And she wasn't really being taken seriously. But as soon as Bethany started saying something, was like, oh, what's going on? Let's do this and let's do that. Like, it really got the ball rolling in a different way. So, speaking about NeNe, it was interesting because on Atlanta Housewives, she was such good friends with Cynthia Bailey. In the beginning, they were good friends. Like, basically like sisters, you know? And then NeNe had to go and call Peter a goddamn bitch. Said, why you gotta like act like a bitch? I think they had some shit, you know, prior to that. But that really just, your best friend calls your husband a bitch. And then that friend really isn't apologetic about it. And it creates, you know, and people always thought that Cynthia was NeNe's lapdog and was like up under her. And their friendship just fell out. It just fell out. It fell out in a bad way, and they really couldn't get back on the same footing ever again. At least not on the show. But today it comes out that NeNe and Cynthia got together, you guys, and they look so good. I was actually talking to my mom the other day about NeNe's effing wigs, because my God, it literally is laid to her scalp like it's growing out of her fucking, like her head. Like whoever does her wigs is the one. But Cynthia looks beautiful as always. I think she's a beautiful woman. But this is them. They got together. NeNe here. Look at that. The wig looks like it's like that looks like her fucking hair. Like where does she get her wigs from? It's crazy. But they look great. They met up. So NeNe wrote a little IG post. It says, "Listen, child, I told y'all I stepped out the other night and bumped into several other people. But what I didn't tell you is that I bumped into Cynthia Bailey, honey. When I tell you I had to read her down, no, really. Y'all know I can't hold a grudge for too long. We literally laughed our asses off. I am talking, bursting out laughing, ghetto laughter, honey, at Cynthia Bailey." And then Cynthia reposted and said, "At NeNe Leaks, always nothing but love and laughter when I see the one at NeNe Leaks. Yes, we have been through our ups and downs, but the love has always been real. Life is precious and way too short." And I swear to God, that is true. To be holding these fucking grudges against people and just feeling any type of way or having beef or any type of, no, it's just, life is too short, man. I cherish all the incredible and unforgettable moments moving forward in love, peace, and always laughter. So there is no longer any contention, any beef, any issues, any shade, any whatever between NeNe and Cynthia. And I just think that is a beautiful thing that they've been able to get past all that bullshit. All, like, truly bullshit. Cynthia's not even with Peter anymore. Life is too short. Greg is no longer even with us. You know, it's just, it's time to move on. And I was really happy to see that they were able to get back onto the right footing, because they were really, really, really good friends at a certain point. Like, they talked multiple times a day. They were always a duo, and it sucks when you lose a friend like that. So I was so happy to hear that they got it back together. But I also saw that NeNe went to this dinner party that Bethany hosted, and NeNe was there, Larsa Pippen, and Raquel. There's some other ladies in this photo that I don't really recognize, but Raquel is from Vanderpump. You know who NeNe is, and of course Larsa Pippen is Larsa Pippen, and she is on Miami now. Is she on Miami? I think she's on Miami now. But yeah, this is the picture. So we know that Bethany is unionizing. She has all these reality stars. She, I guess Melissa Rivers is next to Bethany. Let me look again. Yep. So that's who's next to Bethany. So she has all these people coming together. It's like, Bethany, what are you doing? This is a random assortment of people. Well, what's going on? You have a little dinner party, getting things together, sorting a plan out for y'all to come against Bravo. You know, like, what is going on? And I know that Bethany has the means to get shit done, if you know what I mean. NeNe said she went to do the podcast at Bethany's joint, and she has an estate. A fucking estate with, like, basically 5 different fucking houses on the land. Skinny girl is doing that. So it's just like, I don't know what Bethany has up her sleeve. I know she has access to big lawyers. I know that she has the money to run the game. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Bravo, with reality, with all of that, because I do feel like they're owed more. We watch so much reality TV nowadays, like, although, you know, reality is, you know, whatever. But we watch so much reality TV. So I think it's deserved, because majority of the shows I watch are reality TV, and if not that, then it's probably like YouTube content. So I would like the ladies to get paid for that. So I don't see a problem with that at all. But yeah, you guys, just a quick little video today. I hope that you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy, crazy world. I am feeling better because things have worked out for, you know, my sister and all, and just family in general. So I'm feeling a lot lighter and a lot happier and you know, life is a trip, man, and you really do, like Cynthia was saying, you know, life is too short. We need to cherish the time we have with each other, and because you know, it's rough out here. But I hope that you guys are doing well and stay on the positive side as best as we can, you know. But it is okay not to be okay. I don't want to be like that toxic positivity, like, oh, but you always have to be positive, and it's just not realistic. But you get what I'm saying. But I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day wherever you are in this world, and I'll catch you in another video.